Okay, hello everybody, this is vlog 20, it should be. Now this one could be happening over the course of quite a few weeks, maybe even months. No big projects as of yet, but things have got to be sorted in this kitchen. Now the other day I had an inspection because there's a fault with the fridge, and also a request by me, I want to put a table here. Now, the owner of the property was here on Thursday after I emailed her to say there's an issue with the fridge, and it's still a problem, it hasn't been solved yet. Now because the freezer in there was something I bought, and that wasn't here when I first moved in, and it packed up, I solved that myself, but this was already here when I first moved in. So I did wonder if it's something they can help me out with. And she confirmed that yes, they can fix it, or replace it, whatever the case may be. But what is the issue with it? The issue is the temperature. It's up and down like a yo-yo. So what I did was, I used this therm probe, which I bought on Amazon. I put it in there overnight and left it, and then kept tabs of it. At one point it was at 7 degrees. Then it was 16 degrees, then it went down to -5, -6, -8, and the lowest it got was -12.5. But yes, one day I decided to make myself a cup of tea, and I tipped the milk bottle, and there's nothing coming out of it. It was frozen to the top. I didn't realise milk would freeze like that, but yes it did. So there's an issue with the thermostat, but I took it apart, so I decided to just leave it like that, and get them to have a look at it and see what they think. So me being me, having no experience, decided to give it a whirl. I took it all apart, so I haven't taken the thermostat out yet, but the thermostat is now completely exposed. And also, there's walls all over the place. There's not a lot of food in here anyway, but it's stable. It's actually stable for once. But anyway, there's a door come apart here, so it's in pieces. So yes, at one point I thought she was going to say, well, it's working, isn't it? Well, yeah, it is working, but it's not great. So they decided they're going to replace it all together. But even though I did actually search on the internet, I found the right model, but I think we're just going to replace it. But of course, it's going to be a waiting game now. And also, I did say to her, can I have one that doesn't have a built-in freezer? And she said yes, we'll get one like that, and also it's going to be wider, so it's going to limit my space once again. So this bit over here, if you can't see. Now when you live in limited space like I do, I use every ounce of space to store things, but here's where I tend to keep my clothes horse. But yes, the new one is going to go further, so I'm probably going to lose that. I'll try and find somewhere else to put my clothes horse. But yeah, I don't know when it's going to arrive though. Now when I was emailing the landlady about the fridge, another idea popped into my head. It's been on my mind for a while. Because one of the problems with this kitchen is lack of space. Not many cupboards, not many drawers, and not much tabletop space. Well, I thought, why not? Let's raise it, see what she says. But yes, the guy next door does actually have a worktop, not only on the right like I do, but also on the left. But also, he does own that property, whereas I don't. And I thought, it's a good idea. Let's see what she says. So of course, put it on the email, and she confirmed it. So yeah, she's going to put one in here. So while she was here checking out that fridge, they also measured that. Of course, it's not going to be massive, it doesn't have to be massive, but yeah, the other day I decided to paint this wall, making it more presentable. That took me about an hour and a half to do before work, it wasn't too bad. But yeah, it's needed. I just need more space, there's just not enough tabletop space, I need more space to work with. But since moving into the property, I haven't made many suggestions, most of them just done myself. But yeah, I was quite surprised she confirmed it really, but yeah, I don't know how high it's going to go, about there? But of course, it's not going to be as wide or as deep as this one, but it's got to be the same colour, and of course needs some sort of leg support system. But like the fridge, and like that, I have no idea how long it's going to take. It could be weeks, it could be months, I don't know. Now, since I moved my swimming centre from this room back into the living room again, this room's not been 100% tidy. This is underground more than anything. It's like this piece of furniture here. Bought it from B&M. It was under the stairs, I put it there, I put it out there, and I put it here. Either way, it's in the way, but yeah, I don't want to throw it away, it's in too good a quality, it'd be a shame to throw it away, it's a nice piece of furniture. But I have to sell it, I haven't got anywhere else to put it. This also, nowhere to put it. It's got SCART cables, internet cables, USB cables, but yes, it's in the way. Can't leave it on there. There is nowhere to put it. But even though I love making hammer beads, I've shown you this one before on a previous vlog, but it's Aquatic games, and it's still on the floor and it's still unfinished. I just keep moving it from room to room. So, call it 10 at night. I'm going to finish it. Why not? We're moving into a room though. I'm going to fit through this door. I started this about a year and a half ago. It's been underneath this piece of glass for so long. But anyway, yeah, it should be dusty. Cat fur everywhere. I'll try and get off this one now. The initial plan was to get it framed. That was the plan. There you go, Aquatic games. Got it Boxing Day 1993. I put it on my Christmas list. My dad got it for me. Brilliant, I love it. And that is the image I'm trying to create. The triple trouts. You don't actually play these characters, they're your trainers basically. Yeah, I'm about halfway-ish. Hope you're going to stop. One of the problems with Hama beads is they're very easy to dislodge. There are a few here that have been dislodged. We'll try and use the visual image to try and pinpoint where those ones go. That one there should be there. Also one up here as well, I'm not sure where that one's from. Well, I can't see any more out of place. I think we're okay. Okay, right, we need to stop. Not the easiest to get to. No. Okay, ready to rock and roll. I haven't made many large Hama beads, but I'd like to make some more in the future. But this one was planned to be framed. That was the original plan anyway, but where I'm going to put it, I'm not sure. We'll worry about that when we get to it. Right, I need orange. Okay. Well, it takes one bead to be in the wrong location to throw it out of proportions, but yeah, that was completely nutty wrong, but his bead was clearly in the wrong place there. Right, I think we're okay now though. Okay, resume play today. I put that on it, that way Josh wouldn't jump on the table last night and dislodge them all. But anyway, I was working on a donation video yesterday, but I had to abandon that because the cable I'm waiting for hasn't arrived yet. So I bought it from Amazon, could be arrived at any time up until 10 PM. So I'm going to abandon that until next weekend, but I've got a testing stream to do, might do that today or tomorrow, but yeah, okay on this for now. Right, all I need now to finish this character off is blue and a little bit of white. Hope we've got enough though. Well, currently 1:30. It should be done within a few hours, but yeah, I'm on low supplies. There you go. Bingo! Right, 20728. What I'll do is now I'll order another one, just to be sure. Right, we're down to the last final bit now. One more colour remains. And also, I didn't actually realise they had names. Good old instruction manuals. But yeah, the one on the left is Steve Clam. Team, the Swamp-Based Splashers. The one on the right, which I'm working on, is Mikey O'Shell, the Hilly Island Hoppers. And the one in the middle is Flappy McBeak. And his team is the Flappy Flyers. You know that? You not know that at all. Right, orange, and we are complete. So there we go, we are now officially complete, and I started it on the 17th of July 2022 and I finished it on the 21st of April 2024. Yeah, not proud of those statistics, but I'm really pleased with it. But yes, hopefully a frame in the future. Right, the Amazon driver's just been and delivered my item, but amazing, it didn't ring my bell. Oh, blimey, he really did force that through that letterbox, didn't he? Right, cable has arrived. Good. Okay, let's get back to vlog footage. Currently 9:30 on the 18th of May 2024. Today I have delivery in my room. It is my new fridge. And I got a message from the landlady last night. Please make sure it's turned off. Yes, I've done that. Please make sure it's empty. I will do that. And make sure the air is clear. I haven't done that though, but it's not too bad. But yeah, I must do that in the next sort of 20-30 minutes or so. But they should arrive any time between 9:56 to 11:56. Do a random time, I know, but yesterday it was any time between 7 AM and 5 PM. So like last year with the Conservatory roof, it has also been quite a frustrating wait. Not quite as long this time, but 2 months is a long time to have a broken fridge. But there hasn't been much in there really, to be honest anyway. But it has been leaking, it has been in pieces, but it's doing the basics. This morning I had breakfast and the milk was warm, so it was very unpleasant. But there we go. I don't know what the new mate's going to be, but I know it's going to be large in size, that's all I know. There's not much in here anyway, but time to empty it out. But also, it doesn't always close 100% either. Not every single time. It just gets stuck. But yeah, it is actually leaking, as you can see. And that's before I turn it off. So, there's not a lot in here. Got some butter, some wine. I don't drink much wine anyway, and milk, even though it's warm. Cheese, it's got soft, and tomatoes. But yeah, it's dripping all over the place. I mean, look at that. I mean, yeah, I've put all the pieces back in, that bit's there. All the screws are in there as well. I suppose I should dry that out, really, shouldn't I? Look at that, massive crack in it right there. I'll put it back in for now though. Try to get it all intact. There's the door, I'll put it back in the drawer. Also my R9 badly fell off the wall the other day as well, I'll try and fix that. Right. So yes, down here once again is a dumping ground. And a storage facility. This is part of my bath. My bath is also in pieces. Yes. It's a bit of a shambles. Got a shelf there. Random bags. Got a plate down here. That's got a solid of rock. That's going to have to go in the bin, but I'm going to the tip later on today anyway. A random box. Now last night I did have a bit of brainwave because the landlady said this one's going to be larger in size. It's going to be 560 centimetres. I thought to myself, it's going to fit through this thin door. And it's actually the finished door in his house, and it will go, just, but I think I might have to take this door off. But I'm going to leave them do it this time, not me. I'll take this door off more than enough times. It was never going to be pleasant really, was it? Not as bad as I thought though. My lord, these are dried out. Oh, found a bit of a joystick. Oh. Hello. Speaking, yep, hello. Okay, no worries. Alright, see you in a bit. Just bye. 10 minutes.
Oh, just in there, alright, that's easy there, we'll get the other one, so we'll get that one out first. Get this one out first, Scott. I'm sure you'll have the room. Right, still a phone. What's that doing it? Yeah. It's 55 minute or 50 this. No, it looks wide enough. It's just a bit bigger. Right, I've got to get my hand off the side. Yeah, through? Yeah.
Just one wondered if that was going to be an issue there.
So I was a bit worried because this one's a bit wider than your last one.
Yeah.
Your last one was only a 50 or 55, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'll plug this in. Is there an isolator for that, a switch anyway?
There's one at the top there.
Perfect. So we'll plug it in.
Yep.
But if you can leave it off for around an hour, just to let the gases settle.
Yep.
If you've got stuff to go in it, stick it back.
I've got a lot.
It'll stop it from getting too warm.
Yep.
And in about an hour's time, once the gases are settled, just switch it on.
Okay.
We'll give it a go then.
Alright, cool. So there we go. I didn't actually know what make I was getting. It's a Bosch. There you go. Fantastic. Really is good. And it closes. It sounds so good when it does it. It means it works. Now, interestingly, it doesn't have any numbers. It just says cold and extra cold. So we'll put that in there. We'll do a quick test and see what it's like. I think in a minute at a time we'll go for the middle setting. We'll go for in between cold and extra cold. A bit too cold, I'll do it. Right, so the moment of time is currently at 22 degrees. I'll do a little quick test, we'll leave it an hour and see what it's like. And this piece of furniture here, which had about 7 years, is now up for sale. I don't tend to put things up for sale on a for sale site, but I don't want to take it on tip either. We'll sort through that as well. But yeah, it doesn't sell, you have to tuck it on the tip. Shame, it's a nice piece of kit, it's a clean one or anything. A few random bags in there, hammer beads, white tack in there. Yeah, some joysticks, more hammer beads in there, some loose bits bottom edge, a few random cables. Not a great deal of stuff. But again, it's the stuff I've just got to try and find spaces for. Always doing it.
5 degrees Celsius, according to BBC Good Food. So what temperature is the right temperature? The Food Standards Agency advises household fridges to be set at 5 degrees Celsius or below. This is because harmful bacteria grow best in what is known as the danger zone, between 8 degrees and 63 degrees.
Danger zone? Are we at the danger zone? Well, 6.2. It's not too bad now, is it? With 93% humidity. I guess that's okay, I assume. Okay, currently 20 past 5. Let's do a quick unboxing, shall we? I bought this from Amazon and it arrived about 2 weeks ago, so it's taken me some time to get round to it. Right, now one of them, I haven't actually got the main thing yet. Now, I've actually bought 2 things on Amazon, but I'll show you what I bought second first. Now, I pre-ordered myself an Evercade. It's going to arrive on the 2nd of August 2024. So I decided to buy myself my first Evercade, and I keep seeing so many posts on Facebook, I keep seeing so many of these cartridges online, and I thought, why not, let's order one. Now this is the IBM Arcade 1, and of course you know why I bought it, yes, R-Type on it, including 6 arcade classics from IBM, R-Type, In the Hunt, Moon Patrol, Lightning Sword, Battle Chopper, and 10-Yard Fight. Now the reason why I bought this one first is not only because I'm an R-Type madman, but also there was only 2 left in stock, so I thought why not, I don't want to miss the opportunity because of course I've still got a few more months till the thing arrives. So I buy it now, and I will buy a few more also in the near future, so when it arrives I'm prepared for the unboxing. But there we go. Cartridges are a lot smaller than I was expecting to. Now the second item I bought is actually limited edition. I can't quite believe it's actually received one because the film itself got absolutely annihilated. It got really bad ratings. This is Garbage Pail Kids. The movie, of course, the live action heap of fun. But of course, I have seen the film, seen it multiple times. I do have it on Region 1 DVD, but I don't have a Region 1 DVD player. Not yet, anyway. But yes, it got really bad ratings, which is why I can't believe it's actually got a limited edition. A 3-disc limited collector's edition with the film on Blu-ray and DVD and a documentary. 30 years of garbage. The Garbage Pail Kids story on a bonus Blu-ray. There you go. $24.99 I think that was. And of course, yes, I'm a big fan of the Garbage Pail Kids, always have been. Of course, I have shown you on previous videos and streams, but yes, I have got quite a large collection of Garbage Pail Kids. This is one of my 2 folders, which is absolutely full to the brim. But yeah, amazingly, they're still being made. They're still in production. I have no idea what series is up to now. But yes, I would like to carry on buying them and collecting them, but it's cost me an arm and leg and 2. And for the same reason of that, I didn't want to miss the opportunity. Being limited edition, I didn't want to miss out. But yeah, I'm really tickled pink with that. So yeah, I'm not going to stop buying DVDs. I'll keep buying DVDs until DVDs stop being made. But this is actually a Blu-ray and a DVD combined. plus a bonus disc. So I might watch that tonight. There you go. I don't have a large selection of Region 1 DVDs because of course I can't watch them. They are slowly, very slowly getting released. But here's another one, it's also Region 1, watched it loads back in the day. This is Little Monsters. But I found out there's going to be a collector series on Blu-ray, unfortunately, not DVD. But I saw it in HMV and I bought it. I wasted no time in getting it. So I need to go and watch it. But I really hope they do the same for this one as well. This is also Region 1, this is the Monster Squad, the 2-disc 20th anniversary edition. Again, watched it loads back in the day, don't have a VHS amazingly, but yes, I'm still waiting for a Region 2. So, hopefully one day, I mean, if you're going to get that, then surely we'll get something like that. But there we go, we're getting there slowly. Okay, let's talk games, shall we? But a few games have been arriving over the last few weeks. This is Dodgy Rocks on the Amiga. It's been out a few years. I didn't actually realise it had a physical version, so I bought that as well. Terrestrial, which is a fantastic game, very much like Beachhead on the CD4. And Good Night, another awesome game by Cytronic. And on the back, you do have another game that I can't pronounce. Harharagan, is that right? I'm sure Cherub be cursing in his chair if I get it wrong. But that's a fantastic game as well. And quite recently also, I did buy a physical version of Rogue Declan, is it? By Polyplay, Nifrid Games. I haven't played it yet, but apparently it's got a lot of levels. Yeah, it's amazing. Amazing, we're still getting these physical versions in the year 2024. There you go. There's more shelves to display. Okay, 25th of May 2024, currently 10 to midday. This piece of furniture, which was looking likely to go to the tip, has now been sold. Been purchased by Kylie. Don't know what her surname is, imagine it was Kylie Minogue. But yes, I reduced it from £50 to 10, and a week and a half, it was looking likely it wasn't going to sell. But there we go, I've got a message this morning to say, is it still available? It is still available. The problem is now, we're trying to find spaces for these things. So it's going to be a future day job thing. It's all well and good selling things, but now we're trying to find spaces for all these. But anyway, what I'm probably going to do is put the contents from here in there. It's just random stuff anyway. There's some white tack, Hama Bead bags. The reason why I keep the bag is so I've got the code to order another bag of it. Random bolt. Right, piece of glue. Right. And Hama beads, of course. So many Hama beads. But then that's technically what this thing was storing originally. So this one is a bit heavier. Right, that will not fit in that box. Right, again, Hama beads. Sort out another time, we'll just put it in here for now. But these are actually perla beads, which they didn't get hold of here in the UK. It's more a USA thing, I think. A few ones bought from Hobby Craft, I think they're also discontinued. In there. Right. Just moving things from A to B. All Hama beads. Do you know what? The other day I actually hoovered my entire house. I don't do it as often as I should. The amount of Hama beads I found on the floor was insane. There were so many. Right. Sorry, it's a bit random this vlog, isn't it? But there's nothing really going on at the moment. I'm not breaking anything, but yeah. Purchase have been made. I don't want it also to be an unboxing vlog. Right, now we'll give it a good clean, and it's not overly heavy, it's just big and bulky. I hope it's going to fit through that door. It should do, but the door doesn't open 100% anyway. Very rarely does. It should fit through there. I've got stuff in the way. Oh my lord. Right. Leave it there for now. But yeah, she's arriving about 3 o'clock. It's currently 12 o'clock. So it's actually the bank holiday weekend this weekend. It's got 3 days off. But today I'm going to be dedicating my day to this unboxing. Not these ones, even though they are building up a little bit. That is a USB stick. That's a USB stick. There are some more games, and that is a tripod, something I buy quite a lot to keep it busting all the time. But yes, this gigantic, massive box here was donated by Heath from Man Cave Hobbies. So today I'll be doing an unboxing video, or a donation video, or a combination of both, because I absolutely have no idea what is in this box. Hello there. You alright?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, did you find it okay?
Yeah, it was okay.
That's cool.
Do you reckon it'll fit on the back seat?
Hmm?
Do you reckon it'll fit on the back seat?
Maybe. It's not even heavy. It's
Yeah, no, that's okay.
I'll bring it out to you.
Sure? I think
Yeah,
it's
it's fine.
that, so I can touch over there.
Yeah, it's fine.
Thank you.
No problem. Bingo! there we go, £10 was made on that. I can't remember what I paid for it originally, but there we go. It's been one of those sort of days today, but I spent quite a few hours. It's not that simple really, in limited space. But now it's clear. In fact, this room is tidy for the first time in I don't know how long. Probably the first time this year. It's been an endless struggle really, but now finally I can just see the carpet. The majority of the carpet. Just need a vacuum more than anything. Another job for the future. How far into the future it is, I don't know. But as much as I love having this TV here, the issue is the bracket it's using doesn't allow me to get to the SCART cable off this TV. And it took me absolutely ages to try and find a TV that had a reasonable sized screen with a SCART cable. It's getting very, very rare these days. But yes, unfortunately, where the SCART cable is, I can't get access to it. So I'm going to have to take it down at some point and replace it with a different bracket, a different design. Probably the one I used previously up there. So more potential holes in the wall. But yeah, I found where the SCART cable is, but there's just not enough space to plug one in. I'll try. We'll try that one. It probably would be easier to set the TV off first. I'll be honest. I mean, it's simple. It is really simple. So there, but yeah, that's just not gonna go. It won't go. I can tell straight away it's not gonna go. Does it? See, no, that's not. Nah, no chance. Absolutely no chance. So yeah, absolutely no good. It's turning into a bit of a kitchen vlog, this one, isn't it? But anyway, it's only 1:30 in the morning, and once again, done something stupid. What have I done this time? I've actually melted the bottom of this cupboard door. It's melted there, and it's melted there. I don't know how well it's coming out on the camera, but yeah, it's in a terrible state now. But how did I do it? Well, I was trying to make myself a cup of tea. So basically, I bought myself a new kettle. I bought it because this one I bought from Amazon was not boiling the water to the right temperature. But I do like those lift-up lids. Amazingly, in Dunelm, they had none of that design, so I had to substitute with this design, which I'm not a fan of, but I thought, let's give it a try anyway. And I've done it a few times already. I've boiled the kettle, but left the lid off, but not long enough to cause any issues. So yes, it has been a few times in the past where I've boiled it with the lid off, but of course not left it long enough to cause any concern. But this time I've lifted it off about 10 minutes, walked away from it. The problem is it's not reaching the required temperature, so of course water's coming out the top, steam's coming out the top, hitting this door, and it's melted the door. And also the water completely evaporated while the bottom of the kettle's now black, so basically it's shorted out. But I managed to get it working again, but yeah, it's left this result, but now it's horrendous. I mean, look at that, it's terrible now, doesn't it? What I might do in the future is not only ask the landlady if it's possible for a brand new door, or me try and fix it myself. What I might try and do is take the door off, maybe stretch it out a little bit, flatten it as much as I can, maybe stick it down with wood glue or Gorilla Glue or a combination of the two, I'm not sure. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet, but yeah, I'm not going to request it yet because of course you can just replace my fridge for me, and also the table which is going to go here is still ongoing, and apparently it's going to be quite expensive because yes, apparently the minimum is 3 meters, but we only need 1.5. But it could be months. I might leave this a few months. Don't know. Okay, so get back to vlog footage. 20th July 2024, currently 25 past midday. I didn't work today. The original plan was to work 8 hours, not before I worked today. I was cut short as I ran out of product, so I got more time to focus on this now. Now I was going to do a long play, but I've actually ordered myself a brand new microphone, bought on Amazon's, arriving tomorrow. So I've abandoned those sort of videos and focus on these sort of videos. So yeah, things have been purchased. It was payday yesterday. It was desperately needed after the London trip. But yeah, lots to do. Okay, first job needs to be done is in here. Okay, so this is the plan. Now, the piece of furniture which I sold, of course, used to be in here, which is why this shelf is grind to a halt at this point. So now, of course, it's not here anymore. I want to try and extend that to the far wall and try and keep this sort of system in place. Now, of course, it's never really sort of been fully tidy in here. It has been worse, it has been better, but yeah, at the moment of time, it's not too bad. Alright, so at the moment of time, I've got to move my snares. Where to? I don't know. On the floor for the moment. Like these don't work, that doesn't work, we'll try and get those fixed. And some more Hama bead packets. Again, you've seen it all before. There's some Hama beads in there. Right, more of the shelves. Yes, it features quite a lot on this channel, but basically, yes, this one's going to go here. But it's not going to be plain and saying there it is in the Mortgage Games house. It's going to be cut down to size. And bear in mind, it's absolutely roasted today. It's probably not the best day to do it, but for me, it's the right time to do it. The shelves I've got in there, I've had them for a long time. In fact, I've had them for so long, they're actually now discontinued. But I want to get the same design, same size, same colour. In fact, this is also one of mine. I've had it for a long, long time, but I have got one more. So that one and this one are actually the last one I've got. But this one's going to have to be cut down about there, roughly. Yes, it's going on the wall. Yes, it's in here once again. It was in the porch, now it's back in here again. It's getting moved all the time. It's actually raining now. Right, so from there to there, we're looking roughly about 77 centimetres. I have to admit, I don't know what's going to overheat first, the camcorder or me. Both are struggling. Right. Right, final one. Short and sweet this time. Okay. Nice. Not too bad at all. There you go, not too bad at all. The only bad thing about it was the heat, which as you can see here is 38.4 with 33% humidity. It's still going up. It's resting. The one that Jasper's outside, it probably is warmer in here than it is out there. So of course, to make this possible, I've now got to take all these ones off, and of course the shelves got to come down, we'll try and bolt them together. I went to B&Q yesterday, bought some bolts, got enough screws, and also I still haven't used my new drill yet. So yeah, this is the way it is sometimes. To put things right, you've got to make it messy in the process of doing it. Find places to put things, temporarily. There you go, I can't remember what vlog I featured it in, but yeah, basically I bought one, but I still haven't used it. I will now. Yeah, this is actually the very, very first drill I've ever bought myself. All the other ones I had in the past have all been bought for me. There's your plug, your charger, and it should have 2 batteries. It's messy again, isn't it? It does. So basically to speed this process up, this is a brand new drill. This is not my battery, I'm borrowing it. So it's just a temporary one while I can charge up one of those 2. That way we can use it immediately. There you go. Another delivery from Amazon. As you can see, it's becoming a bit of a storage facility out here. Future jobs, building up. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts. That's the last one. So basically, I'm just going to extend it again. This has already been extended once before. Right, got it. So yeah, at the moment of time, yeah, it's quite long. It's going to be even longer. So I'm going to use the bolts I bought from B&Q, put it on the end. What worries me is it's going to fit for that door. I didn't film it all, you've seen it all before, but there we go, now it's fully extended. In fact, it's probably higher than me. Yes. That's going to go on the wall. I was hoping to fit for that door. That's what worries me. Right, it's the 90-degree turn that worries me. Can we go around this bend? Right, we're clear there. We're clear there. I don't want to hit any more boxes. But any sensible person would have moved them out of the way, really, before putting it in place. Not me. There you go. More holes to worry about in the future. How far in the future, I have no idea. Okay, final phase. I haven't decided what I'm going to put on them yet. Not sure. I just want it to be secure. It will be. I'll make sure of that. I don't think I've got enough screws. I don't know. Right, the ending is in my sights. Like I say, I'm not sure what I'm going to put on them, but these Xbox 360 games, I don't like where they are. I might put them at the top. I think it'll make more sense. There you go, you're actually now sitting on the wall. On the shelf I'm currently put into the wall. Right. Not my most spectacular of jobs, but there we go, it is going now the full length. But yeah, there's a little bit of a dip there for some reason, but it is secure, it's sturdy. And amazingly, fairly straight. But yeah, of course, you're not going to see it anyway. But I'm probably going to put light things there. And the Xbox 360 games, I'm quite tempted to put at the top. But yeah, it's mostly going to be big and bulky things. I'm getting attacked here. So yeah, not too bad. But yeah, that's probably it for this room. I can't do any more in this room. I've really pushed what this room is capable of doing. Even though it's not technically a room, it's a storage area. It's under the stairs. Well, it's probably the best I can do, but yeah, it's still not fully in shot. But yeah, it's secure. That's the most important thing. It is secure. I mean, all of them are, amazingly. I mean, that's got a lot of weight on it, that one. But that ain't going anywhere. That is sturdy. Yes. Okay, it's currently 10 to 9. Right, let's go over the next problem. And it has been a problem for a number of years. And it's basically playing games. Games has always been a problem in this room. More so since I got this TV. Now of course, furniture has been moved around so many times in this room, but yes, of course, when it comes to playing games, which of course I want to try and do a lot more often, it can be very untidy. But I want to change that. So as I mentioned earlier in the video, the TV is now currently in the other room. I bought it in 2017, and of course it used to be in here. And it was one of the first things I bought when I first moved in 2017. And before I got it, I was searching the internet, looking in shops for quite a number of hours, trying to find one of reasonable size that still uses a SCART connector. Which of course, in nowadays, it's quite rare to find one with a SCART connector, let alone its size. In fact, one person that worked did say to me a few weeks ago, she said to me, "Who uses SCART cables now anyway?" And I was like, me. Quite a lot actually. This is probably the one I use the most, this is for the Amiga, but yes, I do use a lot of SCART cables. And that brings us on to the main problem. This one doesn't have one. Now apart from videos, when I first moved in 2017, I was playing a lot more games. In fact, I was playing more games then than I was now. The problem is, of course, if you're going to play an old school system, for example an Amiga, CG4 for example, on a modern television, yes it can be done, but you've got to use quite a lot of cable to get around that problem of having no SCART cable. So what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to show you what it's like for me to try and play an Amiga on this television. Okay, because the Amiga's already set up, we're going to use the 1200, but I did a live stream on it last night. So, of course, sometimes I do use this, but for this test, we're going to use this. So I'm going to plug in, of course, the power pack. And switch that on. Right, so of course we have no SCART cable, so we are going to use another way of doing it. I'm going to use USSC, which I have here as well. We're going to plug the SCART cable into the USSC, which of course needs to be plugged in also. So that also gets plugged in. So that's already 2 plugs in use. Turn that on as well. Okay, so we're going to switch the power pack on, and also we're going to turn on the OSSC as well. Right there. Right, so of course there's nothing on screen, so we've got to try and send the signal from the OSSC to the TV. We do that by using an HDMI cable. And of course, being a large screen, it's difficult to try and get access to, but also because it's got quite a long distance to travel, I do tend to use these long HDMI cables. And as you can see, it's already getting quite messy down here. I'm going to plug that into the OSSC, which will bring up a testing screen. Right, there we go, superb. And also, when I'm playing the Amiga, or any system for that matter, I always use the soundbar. The picture does look amazing, not gonna lie, but of course it's not the way you should play it. But I have noticed with this TV and using OSSC, there has been a few times where I had some screen burn on screen. If you don't know what screen burn is, basically if the same image is on screen for a long period of time, eventually it leaves marks on the screen. And for example, this home screen, the lines, the workbench, we're going to leave its mark, so we don't want to leave it on there for too long. So yes, the biggest problem by an absolute long shot is, yes, of course, it's messy down here, but the picture is superb. But also, another problem, the biggest problem of all, is of course where it's all located, right by this door. Now sometimes I will actually leave the gaming system plugged in all week, but of course I'm going in and out this door, going shopping, going to town, going to work, coming home from work, wherever the case may be. And there's sometimes I come through this door, completely utterly forgotten about the cables on the floor, and I've tripped over them. So it's a problem, but yeah, it's always going to be a problem if it's located here. So basically, we are going to try and solve that with a combination today and tomorrow, which is why I've purchased a few things that are currently my Bosch. Of course, I'm not going to stop playing games in there. If it's a PlayStation 5, for example, it would be a breeze. Yeah, I might play the occasional retro systems, but of course, every time I do that in there, it's going to be untidy. But yes, this TV does have a SCART cable, but as I mentioned earlier in this video, you can't get access to it. So what I've done is I bought 3 items. I want to try and make this problem-free by having it permanently on display, and of course in a much tidier way. Right. That's a bit though, it's probably a bit too late to do it now, really, isn't it? 10:05. Okay, this is what was delivered today by Amazon. It's a Bondtech, a TV mount bracket. Now basically it's got the look of that bracket, but the mechanism of the one I had before that, so both of them combined. And hopefully 4th time lucky. Yes, 4 times. I totally forgot about the first one, but yes, when I moved my streaming setup, I bought a TV bracket, but that one didn't actually use. In fact, it went back to Amazon. The one I had up there went to the tip. I'm not afraid that one to the tip, I might sell it actually. I'm just going to find something used for it, but I doubt it. Right, this item here is a table. And like they say on the Marks and Spencer's adverts, this is not just a table, this is a wall-mountable folding table, and that changes everything. And yeah, it's going to need some drilling, but I think I'll leave that bit till tomorrow. But it makes sense to put the table in place first, as a guide for where the TV goes. Again, more mess is going to be created here. Alright. Give your bag back. Instructions. There you go. Got a triangle. It's gonna be so many bits once again, isn't it? I'm assuming that's a leg. This is gonna create so much mess. I must go to the tip next week. I've also got cardboard in my car as well. And also my car needs an MOT. Even my car's got its own sets of problems. Alright, so yeah, put that there. Right. Okay, so that bit there, that bit there. Right, Jimmy bag. We need B-bolts. 36 B-bolts. Right, we also do need 6 hinges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 2 left over. we go. Got a tea. Okay, next day. I just hope it's cooler than yesterday, but as you can see behind me, boxes are building up, so yes, it's very difficult to try and find time to do this sort of things. But I'll show you what's been going on. Okay, so no particular order. So this one is basically camcorder batteries, which I bought prior to my London trip, and didn't actually use many of them anyway, but it's always handy to have them in stock, so that's good. This I bought from monsterjoysticks.com. This is basically a 9-pin port to USB adapter, which is very handy for joysticks, of course, old school ones. And yes, it works brilliantly, but unfortunately the one I've got now is a little bit faulty, so I bought another one. DVDs, of course, I'm always going to keep buying DVDs. This is the new instalment for the Ghostbusters franchise, of course, Frozen Empire. I did see it at the cinema, £9.99. It's a bargain, superb, really is good. And of course, as I said before, if DVDs are still being made, I'm going to keep buying them. This is actually earphones, which I got from someone from work. They're actually Bluetooth ones. So yeah, very handy. Yeah, nice little gift from work. Right, this one. Virgin Media written all over it. I have been pushing for a brand new router for quite some time. Virgin Media are not the easiest of customers, should we say. And I just kept asking and asking and asking, can I please have a new router? And of course I am paying a large sum of money per month. And after years and years of trying, I finally managed to get it down from £94 a month, as you heard right, to £64 a month. And because the guy on phone was quite, helpful, I thought, right, let's mention it again. Let's say to him, look, I am having problems with my router. I have had it about 7 years. It's absolutely roasting all the time. And it has been showing signs of wear and tear and playing up on live streams. Please, can I have a new one? And I finally got one, and it's the same design, it should well be, but yes, I need to try it out. And unfortunately, it's arrived about a month ago. I still have not tried it out. I haven't got a lot of time to do it with Shiftworks. So hopefully we'll include that for this video. Okay, donations now. Now some of them have been unboxed, some I have done videos for, and some I haven't got round to opening yet. But I want to say sorry to Heath from Manco Hobbies and Craig from Wrecking Crew. I haven't been able to do a video of your last purchase, but I said I would show them on this video. So let's show you what I got from Craig. Hi Jamie, here are a few Xbox games here for you. Hope you can make use of them or even use them as trades. All the best, Craig, aka the Wrecking Crew. Boom, boom, pow! He knows me so well, doesn't he? No, I'm not going to trade them, but thank you. And no, I didn't have an original Xbox. I started off the Xbox 360, then I went to the Xbox 360 Elite, then I went to the Xbox One, and I jumped back to the Sony again. But yeah, I've only got about 3 games on the original Xbox, one of them being Halo, one of them being Halo 2, and also got Stubbs the Zombie, which of course was remade for the Xbox One. Okay, so what he sent me is Project Zero, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, and Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Pandora's Tomorrow, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Iron Thunder, Call of Duty 2, Full Spectrum Warrior, Men of Valor, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004, Halo 2, Tomb Raider Legends, and The Great Escape. And not many of those I have played. Of course, I've played quite a lot of Call of Duty games, but amazingly I've not played 1 or 2. Now, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004, I do actually have that on the PlayStation 2. That's actually my favourite of all the ones I've played. That's brilliant. I got played to absolute death. But brilliant, really is good. And of course, Halo 2, I do have that as well. I bought it from CEX. I don't buy many games from CEX because the condition is always horrific. But yes, this one is better quality than mine, and it's not difficult to do. But yeah, I have only played properly 3 and 4. I haven't finished 2. In fact, I've never played 1 actually. I bought it ages ago but never played it. Probably due to the condition that put me off. But thank you, mate. It really is kind. Okay, let's show you what Heath has donated. And of course, he donated a large drone. It was gigantic earlier in the year, which of course I did do an unboxing for. And he sent me another one. This is a much smaller drone. Hi Jamie and Jasper, so this is part 2 of your donation. This drone, which I have 5 of them, as you do, would be better for your outdoor vlogs. I always carry one with me, easy to carry in your backpack, and the app you can install on your phone. You don't need a license for this drone because it only weighs 130 grams. Still use your Bead bar for local staff. Also, the video records your phone. Once again, a little unboxing will be awesome. Enjoy, Heath. Thank you, buddy. It really means a lot. Now, of course, Heath does smoke. No offence to people that smoke. I don't like the smell of smoke. It does smell of smoke. I'll try and figure out a way of trying to get rid of the smell. It does give you a bit of a headache if I smell it too much. But, yeah, it's fantastic. But yes, that last drone, it wouldn't even fit in my bag. Well, it did eventually, but I couldn't get much else in there. But yes, I did a video of it, and yes, I'm not a pro. I'm far from being a pro. But yes, this is a much easier size to work with. And of course, having an app on your phone will make it a lot more easier for me. And of course, we've got some replacement batteries there. So there is the remote control. But yes, I haven't tried it yet. I'm assuming that is again the signal. But yes, the controller of the last one was bigger than the drone itself. And it was so powerful. But anyway, eventually I got it off the ground. It did hit the ground a few times, but it's still working brilliantly. Yeah, fantastic. But yes, I keep meaning to try it out, but I've got time to do it. Should have done it yesterday, it was so hot. Probably been melted in the sky. Okay, it depends on the subject of this one. This is sent by Josh Tordsen from Gigabytes Technologies. A huge shout out to you. He's on the search for 1,000 subscribers. I hope he gets there. He deserves to get there. And he sent this all the way from US of A. He's been a big supporter of the channel. He's always shouting me out, mentioning my name. Mate, you are a superstar. He's also been my second longest patron. Like I say, he is a superstar. So, nice chair. But yes, I got this about 2 or 3 weeks ago. But again, due to work and not a lot of time to do these sort of videos, I haven't got around to doing it. So, we're going to open it up today. And this contains quite a few items. We'll do it like this, it's easier. More spacious as well. Right, packed extremely well, but yes, I knew there was multiple things in here. I got a letter. Look at the letter, shall we? Okay, greetings Jamie, greetings to you too, hello. Hello from South Dakota, and congratulations on winning the Chinese Happy Meal toy from McDonald's. Yes, I won it. Woohoo! As is the norm with many fan packages, I've included a few extra goodies. First is the joystick. I modified to retrofit physical switches, then modified it to convert old CD4 and Atari joysticks to work on USB. So your slipstick will work on the C64, the Mini and the Amiga Mini. Second, my published guides available on Gigabooks Press, Amazon, Google Play Books and Barnes & Noble are there as well. I appreciate that. And finally, it's something else. Not sure what it will be at the time of this writing, but you will see it. Boom boom pow, and thanks for everything you do. Gigabytes, Mr. Gigabytes. Mate, thank you so much. You're a superstar. And thank you for everything you do too. Okay, it's Kylie donated these, and of course he wrote both of them. The Gigabytes Guide to Writing, the light-hearted roadmap for your book writing journey. The other day he did actually do a premiere on his channel. He actually read through his book, and he mentioned Ghost, a program which I've never seen before. Quite a lot, so I'm assuming it's quite good. Yes, and so was that. The Gigabytes Guide to $0 Publishing. Break into your book market without breaking into your piggy bank. There you go. Fantastic. I'll have a read through those, Mr. Josh Tordsen. And he's also signed it there as well. Mate, that's superb, thank you. There you go, got some ice cream. This ice cream is made 50 miles from where I live. You would have to travel here to get it otherwise. But yeah, I knew he was sending this. I kept thinking to myself, it's going to melt for sure, isn't it? But no, it won't. Carnival Craze, freeze dry to melt in your mouth perfection. But yes, when I went to the Science Museum, we went to London, I did go into the shop and I bought myself some space food. Basically, it was strawberries. And it's pretty much the same as this, but yes, it's a bit of an unusual sensation at first, because yes, it is technically strawberries, but they're frozen. So it takes some time, and eventually they will return back to the original state. And there was also another one which I very nearly bought, but £6 for a biscuit was a bit too extreme. I'll try it in a minute. Look at that. I'll try one now. Right. So this is a modified C64 joystick. I can't do it like this. Rather nice. Oh, what more? My lord. A Torque-Smith, hang on, 11-in-1 pocket tool. Oh, that's nice. Hold on, hang on a minute. It's got 11 gadgets, this thing. A can opener, a screwdriver, a cap opener, a 4-position wrench, a butterfly wrench, a directional ancillary indication, 2-position wrench, a lanyard hole, a knife edge, and a ruler, and a saw blade. Oh Lord, all that in that small little parcel. Anyway, just showing off now, look, he's even got cards. I don't even have cards. Gigabytes Technologies LLC, Security Technology Innovators. There's a huge shout out to Josh. So this is basically what I won. All I had to do was basically comment on his video, and unfortunately only 2 people commented. And yes, I was the best one and I won the prize. It's basically a Happy Meal. The good old Happy Meal days. Of course, they are still going, but not quite the same as they used to be. But basically, this is all the way from China. It's basically a chicken nuggets. But inbuilt in this chicken nuggets is actually a Tetris game. Of course, Tetris is a classic. We all love Tetris, don't we? Right. Very iconic tune, isn't it? But yeah, thank you, Josh. That's very kind of you to do that. I'll try it out later, but it's difficult to record though, isn't it? But in there, there are some stickers. But yeah, we didn't have loads of Happy Meals back in the day, but the ones we did have were very good. I have seen some of the recent ones, and yes, they're not quite in the same league, is that? Not in the same league as that, no way. That's extreme, but superb. So what I'm going to try and do is basically, because I've got other things to do today, I'm going to try and incorporate this later in the day, if I can, into this video. But also my microphone is due to arrive today as well. But I'm quite intrigued to see what I can do. And I have managed to get the zip stick working with the CT4, but it doesn't work brilliantly. I reckon that will. But thank you, Josh. I will definitely try it out later. Right, we should play with this now. So of course we're at the wall mounting stage. But yeah, this picture again is going to have to go somewhere else. I just don't know where. There isn't anywhere else. We moved so many times. Right, where are we going to put it now? I don't know. But of course, this was a custom-made frame, which is why it was quite an expensive frame to get hold of. But I used a grand total of 18,090 beads, which was extreme. But an idea I came up with, I had no idea it was going to be this size. It was just going by 1 pixel at a time. It was gigantic. But yes, now we're trying to find somewhere to put it. Right, it's not technically going onto the wall yet. It's just telling you you've got to try and put markings on the wall of where you want it to go. You need a pencil. So yeah, to pick your points. It's the naughty corner, isn't it? You sit over there and think about what you just done. Do this as well while I'm here. Right there. Might as well, while we're here, take this down. It's a much better designed bracket. It's a shame about the SCART lead problem. There you go, why not? Want to make putting tables together easier? Use additional tables. That goes there, apparently. Right, so the last 2 main hinges goes on this triangle. Where? Whereabouts? That way. Right, so now that goes. Okay, save time for the video. I didn't film it all, but it's now going onto the wall. That's lit up like that. And also, I'm not going to use the fixings they supplied. I'm going to use these, or these, if I run out. And I'm hoping it's not going to be affecting the door either. So that folds, and it should fold again. Like that. It's times like this I wish I was Goro. Goro had 4 arms. 4 arms would be handy with this. So I have to try and balance it on my head. Yeah. Right. Okay. This is not comfortable. Oh, no hands! I'm using my head though. Every vlog provides its own sets of challenges. And this one is don't break your neck. Where's those screws? Now if I fold it down, that won't solve the issue because of course I can't get to the bolts then. It's going to have to be fully extended. Right, that on there like that. That should, well, get one more. There you go, David Jensen, I'm doing it again. Feet are now coming to play. It's helping. I need more sets of hands. Right, go, gadget. Go, gadget, screws. Right. Right, sending the big guns. Those are the pawns. Now it's the castles, the knights, the bishops, and the knights and kings. I'm going to go into play here. Right, this is proving to be the most difficult one. This one. Right. Starting in, there you go. That was so difficult to do. Of course, yes, it is affecting the door, I knew that. But, you know, I don't use this wardrobe doors very much. So that was why I wanted a folding table. Right, so of course it's got 3 settings. But yes, you got it like that. Or you can have it like that. Or, if you want to go even further, that comes back, move that across, put that back again, and then it drops right down. So, I think it's really good. I love that. Turn up the mic. Okay, so the microphone has now arrived, but we're going to put this on the wall. Right, time to create more mess. Even though the box is smaller, there's a lot of contents. Right, so this is the design we're going with. Like that. Also, there's a HDMI cable in there. Oh Lord. That is the most basic manual I think I've ever seen. On one side it only tells you, of course, what is in it. And 1A is wall strut installation and 1B is concrete wall installation. Well, we know it's not any of those. So all we've got is 2 and 3. That's it. And also does say you need 2 people to do it. No, can't do that. Okay, this is going to be difficult on my own again. And go like that. About there. Okay, I'm now going to be using my own batteries. So that one is mine. There you go. Apologies about the drilling. No, you should be used to it by now. You do it all the time. It's coming through again. This drill is magnificent. It's going through this wall like it was made of paper. Just straight through it. I'm sure most people go with 4 screws, but I've gone for 6. So I've technically got 6 chances, but as long as I get one secure on both sides, then I can take my hands away and hopefully it will stay there. Now the reason why another reason why I'm using 6 instead of 4 is because technically I'm not using the right brackets, I'm not using the right screws, because this device is basically designed for brick. And of course it's not brick, it's plasterboard. So it's really soft. So I'm basically dodging the bullet here. I'm basically trying to save this thing falling down by using more than you need. Just to be sure it's going to be secure and not going to fall down. It shouldn't do. Oh my goodness me, ow, I hit my head on it. Oh. Well, it's understandable because it wasn't there earlier, was it? Right. Okay, are we ready? This TV's been through a lot in its time. There you go. Not falling down. It's always a bonus, isn't it? Now I'm not technically done yet, but what you can do on this one is, yes, it can do this, but there's no reason for me to do that because I'm not going to do that. But we've got to try and put in 2 more additional bolts. But this is probably the only time I'm going to do this, because you've got to try and bolt there and there. Right, so here is where. Okay. Here is where it goes. Right here, and that basically stops it from falling off. Right, that ain't going anywhere. But we're going to do the same on the other side. Right, so technically now, if I try to lift that off, it won't move. Right. There we go. I'm happy with that. Really happy with that. Okay, I've literally just finished editing the video up to this point. It's currently 9:30. We're not technically done yet, but however, I do try and get vlogs around about 1:10, but this one might go a little bit over that one. There's another item in my porch, and I also got to try out my new microphone. So, we'll open that. And also, I still haven't set up my new Wi-Fi yet. But this should technically be the same one as I've been using for the last 7 years. Right. So the microphone I've been using for the longest period of time has been the best one I've used. I've been not a fan of change, I decided to go for the same one once again. This is the Samsung. A USB microphone, Go Mic, portable USB microphone with software. So yeah, this one has been brilliant. It really has been good, but yeah, it's showing signs of wear and tear. In fact, it's been held on by white tack. But yeah, technically I didn't buy this. It was donated to the channel by Anthony Jordan. And it's been brilliant, but yes, a few people said on the last live stream it was a bit muffled at times. So I thought, why not? Let's go for it and go for a brand new one. Same, but different. Right, so we'll try that out later. Also, I'm going to set up the Amiga in my new setup and also the parcel in the porch. Right. This should be fully built. Thank you, Denny. Okay, just to spice this video up a little more, we're going to do an unboxing in the hallway. There you go, Denny. Another awesome subscriber of the channel. Hope you're well, buddy. Denny. Right. So what's in it, you're probably wondering? Well, of course, we're going to have a new setup. We need something to sit on. Now, of course, I used my gaming chair over there, and this is the only other one I've got. I bought it from B&M a few years ago. This is the most uncomfortable chair I've ever sat on. There's been a few videos which I have done while sitting on this chair, and it nearly broke my back. So, I've bought one from Amazon. But yes, it should be in one piece. Hopefully so. So it shouldn't add too much mess to the house on this one. Okay. Good to see the old school bubble wrap back in play. Some of the new bubble wrap, you can't even pop. It doesn't allow you to. Right, here we go. Now of course, it needed to be a fold-up chair, but I didn't want a cheap chair, because of course, if you buy cheap, you get cheap. It's not going to be comfortable. But this had good ratings. There we go. So we're not using it, like the table, fold it away, put it somewhere else. There you go, see it properly now. It's a chair. We all know what a chair looks like. But anyway, there was a few that I looked at. One was blue, one was red. Basically my two favourite colours, but it didn't look overly comfortable. But yeah, I want to go for something a little bit more padded, should we say. Because yes, this back panel here, it's so solid. I mean, that is just, it's not spongy at all. It breaks my spine. So I'm not going to use that one anymore. But of course, I think I bought that for about 15 quid for B&M. So like I say, if you buy cheap, you're going to get what you paid for. Broken back. Okay, we'll try that out in a moment. But what I'm going to try and do now is basically put all my hard work to good use. We're going to set up a gaming system here and try it out with the table and my new extended wall bracket TV. Yes. To be quite honest, the majority of the time it's going to be Amiga or CG4 on this table, and of course not the larger of the systems. Even playing Mars systems, SNES or Mega Drive, of course I will do at times, it's even smaller. So this bit here I'm probably not going to use very much. The majority of the time it might even be like that. But what I might do in the future is, because there's plenty of space there, I might just take these 3 hinges off and take it out of the equation altogether and just keep it as a 2. Yes, it's going to affect the door, but there are ways around that. But like I say, I don't use it very much anyway. But I think in the future, eventually, I probably will reduce it. It works, and it's hopefully going to work with the TV too. There you go, use the 500 for a change. So, we're not using OSSC, we have a SCART cable and we have a SCART connector, which is easily accessible. If you can't see it, move it out like that. There you go, plenty of space, not an issue. Bingo. And there we go, fantastic. It's just nice and neat, there's less cables, it's out the way, there's no hazards, not near a front door, and I can leave it there with no issues or worries. But yes, the only issue is probably the TV's a tad too high. I might bring it down to about here. But not today, not this week, maybe next weekend I might do that. But yeah, I might need to get some more brackets though. But overall, that is brilliant. Now the majority of the time I am using my 1200s. I have got two 500s, got my original one in there which has got no alterations to it whatsoever. And this one has a GoTech drive. But in a way, it's quite a nice thing going back to this one because of course you have the crack troves. I bet you thought it was going to be R-Type, didn't you? I was close, I was that close. But no, amazing game, superb, really is good. Never finished it before. There we go, absolutely fantastic. The only issue is, yes, the TV is a tad high, so in the future, yes, I will bring it down a little bit. But at the moment of time, I am sitting on two pillows. Another alternative is maybe get a bigger chair, a higher chair, maybe, not sure. In a way though, we did have a similar setup to this in the 90s, or should we say my brother did anyway. When we first got the Amiga, I didn't actually have a TV in my room. But my brother did. It was actually on the wall like this, and a little bit higher than this as well, and of course it wasn't a TV this size, it was CRT. And one time, my brother was playing a game for so long, I think it was Cannon Fodder, he was really addicted to that game. He played it for so long, his neck seized up. He was actually stuck in that position for about 2 or 3 days. Not quite as extreme as that. But yeah, he couldn't move his neck for about 2 or 3 days. Basically, it seized up. He was in that same point for so long. Boss battle. I do probably look like the streaming light. Of course, I'm not going to use it like that, like this, all the time. Of course, when I'm streaming, I use the PC. I feel like to use this game. Not a lot of areas to move on this boss. You're not safe everywhere, but you're certainly safe here. I'm trying to shoot these orbs. Only in the right place, but not all in the right place all the right time. There we go, fantastic. Really please! Again, apologies about that, but yeah, brilliant. So pleased. Right, now we're going to test out the microphone. 11:15 at night. Who does this at 11:45 midnight? Me. I am late next week. Right, we're going to try out my microphone, and also as a double whammy, we're going to also try out this joystick that Josh Tordsen has very kindly modified and donated to the channel. We're trying that out. Right, for this test, we'll try out the CZ4. There's 2 reasons why I want to try this test out on the CZ4. The first reason is I don't need USSC, so it's going to be less mess. And the second reason is I bought this on eBay about a month and a half ago. This is basically a USB stick, and it contains 5,370 games. But the one I've been using for the longest period of time is this one, but fortunately one day I fell on the floor, I didn't realise it was on the floor, and I stood on it by mistake, I've actually bent the end. I don't know if it's salvageable, I don't know if it's fixable, I don't know, so I thought why not, let's just go all out and go for this one. I love the look of it, I love the presentation as well. So I'm going to try that out with a new microphone and with Josh's new modified CZ4 joystick. So yes, this is quite a test, this one. Right, so there we go. Now also, in the box that Josh Tordsen kindly donated to the channel, I also found another item. I found a block of gold in there. However, I wish it was a block of gold. It's actually a pack of playing cards, which are fantastic. Love the shines of that. And also, Josh, not many of these remain. I keep eating them. But yeah, I didn't actually realise it actually turned your tongue blue. But we're going to do 3 tests. The first one I'm already doing is I'm using my old microphone. We're going to plug in my new USB stick that brings up more sets of options. And of course, we're going to try out this as well. So what we're going to try and do is basically, I want to use a zip stick, and of course Josh Tordsen has made it possible to use a zip stick by plugging it into that adapter. So 3 tests, this is one extreme test. Okay, so up, down is working, right is working, but fortunately left is not. I did message Josh, he seems to think it's probably been hit in transit. I'm sure it's going to be an easy fix, I'm sure something's just got dislodged inside. I'll take that apart in the future until we get it going. But the zip stick, as you can see, is working brilliantly. Up, down, left and right is working, and the fire button works as well. And there is all my games on this USB stick. Now when I did my unboxing video for the Atari 400 and the Spectrum Next, I did do a similar thing with this, with USB sticks being bought for both systems, and those were all over the place. But on this one, I've done it correctly. I haven't overcomplicated things, but all the A games in one folder. All A's in A, all B's in B. It's superb. That's the way it should be. I mean, basically it's a plug and play, and yes, the other ones were as well. There's just too many folders for my liking. But this one just kept it simple. And also there's one for new games as well. Cannot argue with that. That's brilliant. Just look at that. So good. Now, when I did my Shadow Beast 123 live stream challenge, a few people did say the microphone sounded a bit off. If it's scratchy was the words they used. I haven't technically listened to any of that footage back yet, so I'm not actually sure where it was or how it sounded, but I think it only tends to happen when there's loud sounds happening, which at the moment in time there is. I don't know if the music is overpowering the mic or the mic's overpowering the music, I'm not sure. But this is Rawhead. This is a no cheating channel, you know. Cracked and trained by Rawhead. No to all. There we go, 5,370 games, and it picked this one at random. Yeah, right. Copyright 988 by Electric Dreams. I'm not going to play it today, although I'm tempted to. I'm just trying to test it out and see how it sounds with the microphone. The old microphone which I'm still currently using. How does it sound? Okay, now we move over to this one now. And yes, a few people did say on my Shadow Beast Trilogy live stream completion stream that yes, it was a bit muffled at times. However, I've not played back any of the footage yet, so I'm not sure how bad it was. And I don't know how bad it is here either, I'm not sure. But I suppose an upgrade is nice. You know, like I say, this microphone has been superb. I haven't really had many issues with it, apart from it falling apart. So, that opens up like that. That's cool, isn't it? Yeah, there's my old one, which of course I can see has been held on by white tat. It's not technically broken, it's just lost its seal. It's just moving around all over the place. I'm using white tat to hold it in place. And there's my new one. So again, exactly the same design. I don't want to change it. Like I say, I'm not a fan of change. I want to try and keep with what I'm used to. No reason to change it. Now, I was in two minds to play something different, but I suppose to make it a successful test, we play the same game, but the same audio. We are now using the new one. So, Rawhead. Again. So, as compared to the last one. I told you this is a no cheating channel. Cracked and trained by Rawhead. No, the answer's no. It'll always be no. And we're good to go. There we go. Last time I tried Evil Brother Empire. This is R-Type again. This time using a brand new microphone. Same, but different. So how does it sound? My finger slipped. Right, quick go. Very quick go. Using the brand new microphone. Now the audio levels I've got set for the microphone is a lot lower than normal. Normally it's pretty much on maximum. I suppose this new one's got a bit of extra kick because it's brand new, I suppose. Not sure. Yeah, hopefully it sounds okay. This is a difficult version, it really is, but it's still my favourite game on the CD4, it always will be. What the force. But yeah, how does it sound? Does it sound alright? It sounds amazing with my headphones. Josh, this is amazing! You are a legend, buddy! You always have been, you always will be. This is working brilliantly. Right, the Doc Terratop, the only port of R-Type where I destroyed this boss differently. I don't use the Force really, because it's difficult to do with the Force. There we go, fantastic! So good! Thank you, Josh, you're a legend. Okay, I'm going to put the finishing touches to the video now. Now just listen back to the footage of the microphone. It's interesting, it sounds different. A lot different. But I think the old one was better. I'm not sure. It's interesting because it's the same microphone with the same settings. It's doing the same thing, but it sounds different. So we just want to see what the viewers think. But I might do some testing streams in the future. Anyway, I'm going to quickly unbox this router. I'm not going to set it up today because time is beating me. And also the video's long enough. I just wanted to see if it's the same. And it's confirmed it's exactly the same model, same design. But unfortunately, a new Wi-Fi password, not a fan of change, but unfortunately I've got no choice on this one. So I'll do that over the weekend, not today. Yes. Okay, a few more things and we'll end the video, but as you can see a slight modification has been made. Yes, I've already brought the screen down further, so much better now. Now, the chair, I'm not sure what I'm going to do regarding the chair. I'll keep this one, but I might get myself gaming chair in the future. I I'm hoping to play a lot more games now, and now I've got space to do it, so we'll see. But the problem with that is, of course, where I'm going to put it, where I'm not using it. Might go in there. Right, never got to show you my finished Hama Bead, did I? I made one more additional character. This is Billy the Squid, and the Deep Sea Dippers is his team. And I'm trying something which I've never tried before. Of course, it's not framed yet. I need to get a frame in the future. But basically, I want to try and make it 3D. At the moment in time, it's a little bit 3D, but it's not stuck down yet. Because this character is technically in front of the other three, I made that one separate, and I'm going to stick it in front, and of course put something behind to make it stick forward a little bit more, so it's sort of 3D-ish. Yes, I'm really pleased with it, but yeah, I've got to try and find somewhere to put it though. Okay, buddy, it's more than footage. Hope you enjoyed my video. I do apologise for how long this video has been, but I don't upload vlogs as often as I was. It's very difficult to try and think of things I've done before. Limited space, limited possibilities. But also, I want to say a huge thank you once again to the patrons, the supporters, and subscribers, and the donators on live stream. Thank you very much. You guys are superb. Thank you for keeping the channel going. And breathe. And this is Jamie Morden's Games. Please like and comment. You find me on most platforms, type Morden's Games, find it fairly easily. Not videos like this, we have been making retro long plays of the cheats and live streams every Friday night. You can time 8 o'clock. It's hard to week. This is I'm Dizzy. Ciao, bye. See ya.